time for Donkey of the Day.
Donkeys of the Day, ask Charlamagne.
I'm a Democrat, so being Donkey of the Day is a little bit of a mixed blessing.
So like a donkey. Hee-haw. Okay.
Donkey of the Day.
The Breakfast Club, bitches.
Now, I've been called a lot in my 23 years, but Donkey of the Day is a new one.
Yes, Donkey of the Day for Monday, November 2nd goes to South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham. Old Ladybug is making a late fourth quarter push to be Donkey of the Year. I mean, first you had him say that black people and immigrants are free to go and live in any part of South Carolina so long as they're not liberal. Listen!
I care about everybody. If you're a young African American, an immigrant, you can go anywhere in this state. You just need to be conservative, not liberal.
Lord have mercy. Then at a Senate hearing for Amy Coney Barrett, he referenced segregation and said it was the good old days. Listen!
One of the reasons you can say with confidence that you think Brown versus Board of Education is super precedent is that you're not aware of any effort to go back to the good old days of segregation by a legislative body. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Lord have mercy. Now, this past Saturday, Lindsey Graham was back at it. He was at a campaign event in Conway, South Carolina, and he was praising Amy Coney Barrett, and he had this to say about young women in America. Listen!
I want every young woman to know there's a place for you in America if you're pro-life. Yeah. If you embrace your religion and you follow traditional family structure.
You really be having to squint your eyes to make sure you're hearing what you think you hear. I'm at the age where I squint my eyes when I can't hear or when I'm not fully understanding or comprehending what a person is saying. I'm squinting right now. So somebody pass your Uncle Charlotte his glasses so I can make sure I heard Lindsey Graham say what I think I heard. Play it again, please.
I want every young woman to know there's a place for you in America if you're pro-life. Yeah. If you embrace your religion and you follow traditional family structure.
I want every young woman to know there's a place for you in America if you are pro-life, if you embrace your religion, and if you follow a traditional family structure. Listen, man, I have told you all over and over again that old white male leadership in this country is played out. It's over for that because in the words of Thanos, as long as there are those who remember what was, there will always be those that are unable to accept what can be. Lindsey Graham is one of those old white men who remembers the good old days of segregation. He remembers a time when traditional family structure was just, husband and wife, not wife and wife, husband and husband, husband and wife, and the wife had a certain role, and that role was regulated to the kitchen. That's what he wants and longs for again in America where old white men like himself could rule and not be questioned or challenged. This new America scares the hell out of old white men like Lindsey Graham. South Carolina, the only way you could, vote for Lindsey Graham is if you think just like him. If you think, if you too think segregation was the good old days, you vote for Ladybug Graham. If you think black people and immigrants can go anywhere in this country as long as they're conservative, not liberal, then you vote for Lindsey Graham. If you think a young woman can go any place in America as long as they are pro-life and follow a traditional family structure, if this is your mindset, then Lindsey Graham is your guy. But you also must understand that you probably got a bigot brain too. See, this rhetoric Lindsey Graham is using only appeals to racists, only appeals to bigots, only appeals to sexists, only appeals to anti-LGBT. There's absolutely no reason to support this unless you believe this. I'm actually really starting to believe that Lindsey Graham doesn't want to win. He can't possibly be making it this easy for Jamie Harrison. Either that or they are at the point where they are just going full racist, and this is what scares me about not getting these kinds of folks out of power. Can you imagine if after tomorrow, guys like Lindsey Graham are still in power after letting us know where they are willing to take it? Okay, we've been letting them get away with saying and doing all this racist stuff, and we just cool with it. I've been asking this question for a while, and the question is, they are who we know they are. The question is, will America continue to let them be? Tomorrow, we shall see. Could we please let Kathy Griffin give Lindsey Ladybug Graham the biggest hee-haw?
Please give this giant jar of mail the biggest hee-haw.
Disgusting.
Donkey of the Day is brought to you by the Law Office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.